Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead, where today we're going to do a little bit with food security and flash back to when we were doing quite a few things on nutrient-dense foods. This is a fantastic pasta salad, and in fact it is one of 3 pasta salads that I'm going to just give you the recipe for. I'm going to do one pasta salad on Rose Red Homestead, and that's today. This one is the bow tie broccoli and pecan chicken pasta salad. And then I have a pepperoni pasta salad that I'm going to do over on Trailgrazers. And there is a 3rd recipe for you to just have fun and experiment with. You will be able to find these recipes for a free download on our website. So just go to our website, click on recipes, and it will be in the first section. It will be called 3 pasta salad recipes. So if you want to take a minute and go download that and print it out right now, you can follow along as we do this recipe. So this recipe is has broccoli and pecans, and then the chicken is optional. It has several different ways that you can go. The flavors are really, really good, and the dressing is just great. So first of all, we have broccoli. Now this is about a pound of broccoli, just a little short of a pound, and it is cut in the little florets. And then I took the stems and sliced off the outer tough skin and then diced them up. So we have this is just under a pound of broccoli. This is 2 cups of red grapes that I've cut in half. And this is 1/3 of a cup of diced red onion. And that is along with the bow tie pasta. And as you can see, I got the tricolor for just a little bit of extra color. So these are our main ingredients. It's a lovely, colorful salad. It is not overwhelmed with the pasta. Okay, now what we have left over here is the dressing. So let's go ahead and mix up the dressing. In here, as I explained, I have 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt and 1/4 of a cup of mayo. I really like the mayo taste, but I like the nutrient-dense nutrition of the Greek yogurt, so that's why I used the proportions that I did. Now, it calls for 1/3 of a cup of red wine vinegar, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, and the pinkish there is some of our Utah real salt. So it's 1/3 of a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to just whisk this together. This is a really yummy dressing. Then I have, now I found this recipe online, but I've made some changes to it, and one of the changes was that I reduced the amount of bacon to make it a little bit more nutritious. So we have 6 pieces of bacon instead of 8, or I can't remember what it was. So here's our bacon. And the recipe also calls for a cup of roasted pecans. So I roasted these in the oven as part of my advanced prep. And they're a little bit crispy. They're really nice. I thought it might even be fun sometime to try this with sugared pecans, but I don't want the extra sugar right now. Okay, so there's our pecans, our bacon, our salad dressing. We're going to put the salad dressing aside. Now, we have some decisions to make at this point. depending on what you want to do with this salad. If you are going to be serving it as lunch and need some protein in it, then a cup and a half of cooked and diced chicken breast is just great. If you want it as a side for an evening meal where you already have another protein, a meat dish or something, you can leave the chicken out. At this point, we can put the dressing on the salad, but we do not want to add the bacon and the pecans until we are ready to serve. So if you're serving it for an evening meal, you're going to mix everything together and get it on the table, just put it all together. Or you can take it as a nutrient-dense lunch to go. This would actually be a great recipe to add to our cookbook by that name. We did a whole book on nutrient-dense lunches to go. So that's what we are going to do. We have an appointment tomorrow where we have to bring our own lunch. So I'm going to just dice this chicken a little finer than it is. This was some of the pre-cooked chicken we got at the restaurant store. It has a little bit of a different texture to it than the Costco chickens that we usually get. And I'm just using one of our bags, which is, this is more than a cup and a half, but I'm going to use the whole thing because I want this protein rich. Okay, because I'm adding the protein in, I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in the salad. And we are going to add enough dressing to get it all mixed up.
So the dressing mixes it up?
Yep. I still have this much dressing, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So we're going to be carrying our lunches tomorrow. And so, well, I'm going to taste it first to see if it needs anything else. Oh, the tang on that is very nice. That red wine vinegar, it's very good. I will also put in salt and pepper in case we want to add some, but right now I don't think it needs it. We did put a teaspoon of salt in to start with. So this is mine. And this is Jim's. And pasta salad, and this one is no exception, generally the flavors get better when it's chilled overnight. How's that, honey? Is that enough for you?
That's fine.
Okay, so then we'll put these little trays in, and I think I'm going to give us a little bit more of this salad dressing just in case we need more tomorrow. And it looks like we have about half of the salad left. So I'm going to cut these ingredients in half and in half. and then in half again to put in our lunch to add in when we are ready to eat the salad. Then tomorrow before we go, I'll be able to fold a little napkin and put right here, and here's our spork that we'll be able to use to eat these. So these are now going in the refrigerator. And as for this, if we were going to eat this right now, I would add these in, maybe add the rest of the dressing if needed. But since this also is just going to be leftovers in the refrigerator for a couple of days, I'm going to hold the bacon and the nuts in a plastic bag, and I will put that plastic bag right in the refrigerator dish so that I won't forget to add it in right before we serve it. So that's this pasta salad. It is delicious. It is high in nutrients, low in calories. It is a great way to be diverse in terms of you can make it do whatever you want it to do in terms of how and when you serve it. So hope this was helpful. Enjoy those 3 recipes. And the pepperoni pasta salad, you will have the recipe, but there will be a video on that over on Trailgrazers, and when that happens, I will alert you with a community announcement with the link so that you can check that out if you'd like. So thank you so much for being with us, and we will see you very soon with more videos.